It was January 18th of this year. It happened to be the weekend of the Storytelling Festival, and so I had stayed here in town to MC that, and my husband had gone up to the ranch to do some work. And he called me right before he was leaving the ranch to say he was on his way home. Usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get home. And he hadn't gotten there just yet, but I figured, well, he probably talked to somebody or did something. When all of a sudden I got a phone call. And I had happened to be at home because I was fixing some food to go for the after party after the festival was over, and had a call from Brian Olin. And I couldn't figure out why I had gotten a call from Brian. They used to have a cabin behind us up at the lake years ago, and so I knew who he and Ivy were. And he called and said that Tom had been in an accident, and he was very calm about everything, and he said that he was in the unit. He seemed to be coherent. They were going to take him to town, and his truck was still burning. And he said, well, Ivy had helped pull him away from the truck. He had had his knee replaced about a month before, so he wasn't getting around really well. And so his wife, Ivy, had gone out, and she had pulled Tom away from the truck. So anyway, she got him away. They got him up to the house, and he was bleeding rather profusely. Wrapped some towels around his face. They called the unit and got everything ready to go and got him there. And so I asked him, as a consequence, I said, we were babysitting our daughter's dog. Could he happen to have been running around there? And he said, well, they would check, but they didn't see a little dog running around. So they called for Archie. They looked in the truck, in the passenger side. He wasn't there. They looked in the driver's side, and there he was underneath the driver's seat. And they pulled him out and they rescued him somehow or another. He was okay. About that time, Tom got to the hospital, and he had a lot of facial trauma. And they told me that because of Brian and Ivy's quick thinking, that he had not suffered as bad as he probably could have. And I think because of their quick thinking and calling the unit and taking care of everything, they were definitely our heroes. There are so many heroes in our city, in the whole place around us. Little tiny things, anywhere from helping people out to extraordinary things like what happened with Tom. There are so many people that never get any recognition. Not that they need it or they want it, but I think it should be given to them, because it's so important to say, you were awesome, you were wonderful, and I applaud you for this, and doggone it, you're really a wonderful person.